Quit drugs and alcohol with Islam? Do tell. Man, drug and alcohol addiction is rampant here in America, man. That's probably why society's falling apart. I've been through the ringer myself. I've been there, done that. Islam helped me. In this video, I'm giving you 5 of the biggest reasons for drug and alcohol addiction and how Islam fixes that. This is probably the biggest reason for all addictions out there. It's unresolved trauma, feelings, and emotions that you haven't dealt with. They lead to anxiety, depression, mental anguish, you name it. All these addictions that you're going through because you didn't get to the bottom of these issues that are happening up here. Islam's simple solution for this is tafakkur. That's contemplation. It's basically you sitting with your thoughts, letting them come and letting them go. What you need to do is really think about those traumas that you've had in your life. These unresolved emotions, whether it was a breakup, a death, other mental things that have been weighing on you heavily. You got to process these emotions and know that Allah is the best of helpers. Maybe you can talk these out by yourself. Maybe you need to go to a therapist. Maybe you can talk it out with family or friends if they're there for you and they're actually people that you can talk to about these things. Just sit alone with your thoughts, get to the bottom of these traumas some way, somehow. And that's going to be a huge step that you can take to defeating your addictions. Remember, Allah has a reason for everything, even if we don't understand it. He's the most kind, most merciful, best of helpers, and best to rely on. It's the tafakkur and the positive Islamic outlook on life that can make all the difference when it comes to finally crushing these addictions. Genetics. So addiction runs in your family. You come from a long line of addicts, what have you. You might be genetically predisposed to substance abuse. Islam has a simple solution for that. Intoxicants are forbidden in Islam. Say you start a family someday. Intoxicants are going to be forbidden for them, so they're not going to fall into the same trappings as you and your family did. Peer pressure. Just takes one time, man, to mess up your whole life. If you never do it, you'll never know what you're missing. It starts off fun, but it's not fun later. Let me tell you that. If you're here, you know. You start drugging for fun on occasion, and then another step down, it becomes a habit. Then you're down here where you're doing it every day, and you can't get your life together because you're addicted. Islam's got a simple solution for that, though. You change your peer group. You surround yourself with other believers to whom intoxicants are also forbidden. So you surround yourself with that better peer group. You cut out this peer pressure. Everybody wins. Boredom and lack of direction and people that say they're doing it for fun. There's a saying in America, I don't know if they still say it, they said it when I was a kid, but idle hands are the devil's tools. And that really applies to this situation. If you're not busy doing anything productive and you got plenty of time to waste, you're bored, you don't have any direction in your life, then you're liable to fall into this. In the Quran, it says, Allah has made their deeds seem pleasing to them, so they wander about in distraction. This is a perfect example of that. Islam has a simple solution, though. It provides rules and structure for your everyday life. You're going to be busy doing all your acts of worship. The things that are halal and haram, the things that are permissible and impermissible, this is going to give that structure to your life and provide you the rules that you need to get your life in order. Stress. Life gets to be too much at times and you're just stressed out. You can't take it anymore and you need an escape. So you resort to the drugs and alcohol. Islam's simple solution for this is finding comfort in prayer, the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through dhikr, and making dua or supplication to Allah for the changes that you want to see in your life. Practice gratitude for the blessings He's already given you, and you practice sabr or patience. You work on your connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And all this would fall under self-care because you're the one who's benefiting here. You do dua, salah, and other ibadah. All that ibadah that you do is for your own benefit. Our worship doesn't benefit Allah at all. It's all for our own good, our own spiritual good, our own mental good. And I say you fix one, you fix them all, you know. There's a few quotes from the Quran that deal with stress. Allah never burdens a soul beyond what it can bear. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. No affliction happens to a believer that Allah does not expiate some of his sins for that. Allah chose that test for you. It's all part of His qadr, His predestination. If he chose you to go through a test, you just have to accept that. When you put all these things together, it can help you manage that stress that's in your life and really get through it in a way that's more beneficial for you, in a way that's like gonna help you grow as a person. I know you can be addicted to pretty much everything under the sun these days, but I'm specifically talking about drugs and alcohol. That's what I dealt with. These are the 5 biggest reasons I can think of why somebody would get addicted and how Islam fixes them. I hope you found some benefit from this video. If you did, leave it in the comments which of these tips was most helpful for you. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave your thoughts and feelings down there too if you want. I appreciate each and every one of you for your viewership. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.